Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a quick pro and con list of the O-Cedar mop. This is a really fun mop because of its very unique design where you guys can actually spin the mop head to get rid of all the water whenever you guys are done rinsing. So just a couple of spins and now it is not quite soaking but still damp enough to actually get in there and mop on the floor. So overall, a really fun design here. Anyways, let's get back into this list and go over some of the other pros and cons about the O-Cedar mop. So like I was saying, this thing's a lot of fun, and sometimes I could get a little carried away using this little spinner tool, but basically you guys just lightly hold the top and then that's how you guys just let it spin. There's no special thing where the actual arm up here spins. You just lightly hold it and let it kind of spin in your hand. So another cool thing that I like about this mop is the actual mop head. So it has a very unique triangular design, and that basically just lets you get a little further into corners than some other mops would let you. Another cool thing is this is actually detachable. So if this gets too dirty, you guys could always just take it off just like that and replace the entire mop head. And then when you guys are ready to throw this back on, I just push straight down and sometimes step around it to make sure it's sealed, and we are all set for our next mop. Another unique thing about this mop is that the handle is expandable, which is really nice for storage. I think that's the main reason that people would use this, but as you guys could see, it is much shorter now. So that's pretty cool, and I assume it's probably easier to package something that can kind of get a little smaller like that. The overall mop arm is very sturdy as well, so you guys don't have to be afraid about the snapping. You guys could really put some force on this to get in the grout of your tile like this. And yes, this is tile and not a hardwood floor. But yeah, overall, it's a very unique mop, which is why I love this thing so much. A lot of other mops like my previous one, let me go ahead and grab it, are just very simple. This mop definitely did a good job as well, but now that I have more hard floors, I really like having something more like that, and it just makes cleaning just a little bit easier. All right, so now we're gonna get into the cons, and there's not too many, but there are a few that I just think should be known. One of the cons would probably be the fact that this mop head is like a frost white color. I've seen some other people also complain about this. Basically, whenever you guys are using this, you really can see how dirty this is, which is a pro and con in itself. But if you guys are having this stored out in the open, it kind of does look a little gross versus having like a blue mop head like some of the other designs. Now, the cool part is O-Cedar actually has other mop heads already, and I believe they have a blue one that you guys could get instead of these frost white ones, so that's just something to think about. All right, another con would be how easy it is to spill. As you guys could see, the water really splashes around, and this doesn't happen on all mop buckets. Some mop buckets have this really cool design where in the center, they have like little fins that stick out to help the water from doing this. So that's just one con. So if you guys are moving this around, I really suggest using it by the handle and not just scooting it around the floor like this. And then my last con would be the actual mop head size. It is fairly small. Some of the other mops that I've used in the past, like a more traditional mop, have a much larger mop head size, but it just depends. If you guys have a smaller house, maybe just a couple of floors, then this is still gonna be fine for you. But if you guys have a massive house with a lot of hardwood floors, you may want to think about getting something just a tad bigger just to clean up a little faster. So anyways, that's just my really quick review of the O-Cedar mop.